1,200 feet of icy cold Lake Superior water, but several people have made the voyage to this dangerous location to view the most famous of Great Lakes shipwrecks.
What if I told you that a colossal ship sank in the icy depths of Lake Superior, taking 29 souls with it, and not a single body was ever recovered? The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald in 1975 remains one of the Great Lakes' most enduring mysteries. Why did this tragedy unfold? And why have the crew's remains never been found, even after nearly 5 decades? Let's dive deep into this haunting story, where nature's fury meets a puzzle that time refuses to solve. November 10th, 1975. The air was biting cold, and dark clouds swirled ominously over Lake Superior. The SS Edmund Fitzgerald, a steel giant known as one of the largest ships on the Great Lakes, was making its way across the water, loaded with 26,000 tons of iron ore pellets destined for a steel mill near Detroit. Captain Ernest McSorley, a veteran sailor with over 40 years of experience, commanded the vessel. Along with his crew of 29 men, they had faced storms before, but this night would prove to be different. The lake had a reputation. Its cold, deep waters, combined with the unpredictable weather, made it one of the most dangerous places to navigate. As the day wore on, the winds picked up speed and the waves began to swell. A once-in-a-lifetime storm was brewing, but even as conditions worsened, Captain McSorley believed in the strength of his ship and the resilience of his crew. They had survived storms before. What could possibly go wrong this time? As the evening approached, the storm's full force hit. Winds were screaming at over 60 miles per hour, with waves towering 35 feet high. The ship's radar malfunctioned, the lifeboats were damaged, and leaks had begun to appear. But despite all this, Captain McSorley's final message, sent at 7:10 p.m., remained eerily calm. "We are holding our own." Minutes later, the ship vanished from radar, and it would be the last time anyone would ever hear from the Edmund Fitzgerald. The ship went down somewhere near Whitefish Bay, Michigan. No distress signals, no flares. Just silence. The mighty Fitzgerald, which had once seemed invincible, disappeared without a trace. But the most chilling part, not a single body was ever recovered from the wreckage. So what happened? How could 29 men simply vanish into the depths without a trace? Experts suggest a few possible explanations. One of the leading theories is that when the ship sank, it went down so fast that the crew had no time to react or escape. Some believe they may have been trapped inside the ship as it plummeted into the lake's abyss. The front of the ship was found buried deep in the lake's floor, suggesting a hard impact that could have sealed the crew's fate inside. Even if any crew members managed to escape, the water temperatures in Lake Superior were near freezing. Hypothermia would have set in within minutes, making survival impossible. The lake itself is another factor. Lake Superior's cold waters are unlike most bodies of water. In warmer waters, decomposing bodies often float to the surface due to the gases produced by decay. But in Lake Superior, the freezing temperatures slow down this process, and the bodies stay submerged, weighed down by waterlogged clothing and equipment. Then there's the depth. The Edmund Fitzgerald lies 530 feet below the surface, where the water pressure is immense and the darkness impenetrable. It's a place few divers dare to explore. The ship's wreckage is covered in layers of silt and debris, further complicating any recovery efforts. This combination of cold, pressure, and the lake's unpredictable currents means that the bodies of the crew may never be found. Even decades after the sinking, the mystery of the Edmund Fitzgerald continues to fascinate experts and amateur sleuths alike. Was it simply the storm that took the ship down, or was there more to the story? Some suggest that a series of structural failures could have led to the disaster, possibly a crack in the hull or faulty welding that gave way under the storm's immense force. Others speculate that human error may have played a role, with the ship's radar malfunctioning and lifeboats damaged, was there a critical mistake made during the storm? Or could it be that the lake itself, with its powerful and unpredictable currents, played a role in hiding the bodies? Adding another layer of mystery is a discovery made in 1995, when a team led by Canadian explorer Dr. Joseph McInnes found the shipwreck. Using advanced sonar and underwater vehicles, they discovered that some parts of the ship were remarkably well preserved in the freezing water. This raised more questions than answers. Could the bodies of the crew be preserved as well, hidden deep within the wreck? Or have the lake's icy waters erased any trace of the men who perished that fateful night? The story of the Edmund Fitzgerald doesn't end with the shipwreck. Over the years, it has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even songs. Most famously, Gordon Lightfoot's haunting ballad, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The ship's sinking also led to significant changes in maritime safety regulations, as authorities sought to prevent future tragedies on the Great Lakes. Every November 10th, a memorial ceremony is held at Whitefish Bay, Michigan, where the ship went down. A bell tolls 29 times, once for each crew member lost to the lake's icy grip. It's a somber reminder of the dangers sailors face and the power of nature, which can claim even the mightiest vessels. Yet, despite the investigations, memorials, and tributes, one question lingers: why were no bodies ever found? The cold, dark depths of Lake Superior keep their secrets well, and it seems that the men of the Edmund Fitzgerald will remain forever lost to the lake's silent embrace. The Edmund Fitzgerald story is more than just a shipwreck. It's a powerful reminder of nature's unpredictability and the resilience of the human spirit. As we continue to search for answers, we are left with a haunting legacy of a ship and its crew, forever tied to the deep, cold waters of Lake Superior. Was the sinking the result of a perfect storm, a mechanical failure, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos.